CBS starts our 2011 coverage of the PGA Tour. It's the Farmers Insurance Open at Torrey Pines, and we welcome CBS's own Ian Baker-Finch to preview it all with us. Ian, we're putting last season behind us, looking ahead. What do you know about this tournament? What can we expect?
Well, it's always an exciting tournament. It's had some great winners over the years, notably Tiger Woods with 6 victories, Phil Mickelson with 3. And that's just in the last dozen years. So we always seem to have an exciting finish. Ben Crane, the defending champion, finished in style last year. Nick Watney, a couple of years ago. Seems to be the power hitters do well around, especially the South Course at Torrey Pines.
Let's talk about some of those power hitters. That course considered to be basically Tiger's home. He grew up around there. He's been wildly successful there. I'm not the only one anxious to know how he will do on the course this year. Looking at his game, kind of break it down for us. What can the viewer expect to see from Tiger Woods this week and then moving forward, Ian?
Well, he tells us that he's been practicing very hard, and I know that that's a fact. No one practices harder than he. He hasn't been there for 30 months since he won in style at the 2008 US Open with the bad knee, beating Rocco Mediate in the 18-hole playoff. He won it 05, 06, 07, 08, so he obviously comes in there with a great amount of confidence, but will he have the confidence in his game to match that confidence in the course? And that's what I think everyone's going to be looking for. Is Tiger back? Is he on his way back? Has the effort with Sean Foley, his new coach, all been futile? And, is the game still in disarray? I think people are really going to be interested to see if the real Tiger Woods, or perhaps even the old Tiger Woods, is going to come back to Torrey Pines. I'm interested to see it. I think he'll be in good form, but whether he'll have the confidence in the new swing in the game to take out another title, I'm not sure.
He's had many a victory there, as had Phil Mickelson. They both would love another big victory to start off this PGA Tour season. With Phil Mickelson, you can't count him out on a course like this, can you, Ian?
Yeah, for sure. As I said, 3-time champion here. And, Phil, he hasn't been playing that well over the last 6 months or so. After winning the Masters, it's almost like he went on vacation. And he's down to 6th in the world rankings right now. I know he wants to do well here. He always seems to pull out a victory in the West Coast swing. Maybe it can be here again in his first start, or we might have to wait and see if he can continue to do well at perhaps AT&T or the LA Open at the Northern Trust. So he wants to start well here. We would all like to see him back into that early year form that we're used to seeing him in. But whether or not he's healthy enough to bring the A game, it's another thing that everyone's going to be watching out for. Is it the Phil from the Masters last year, or is it the Phil from the last 6 months of last year?
When you say healthy, you mean his body, you mean his game? What do you mean by that?
Well, the psoriatic arthritis seemed to be a big issue halfway through last year, and he became vegetarian, trying to stop the proteins from being an issue with the arthritis. I think he got on top of it early enough that he's now able to go back to a regular diet. If I'd been a big protein eater and all of a sudden became vegetarian, my game would go off too. So maybe that's the only problem with Phil's game, and now he's eating steaks again. Maybe we'll see the old Phil.
Yep. Definitely. You can't not talk about the defending champion in Ben Crane, world number 37. Had a career year, Ian, last season. But this season, are we going to consistently see him getting wins on tour? Can we look out for that?
He's definitely getting a lot more confidence in the way he goes about his game. He's got the swing, he's got the style, he's got the talent. For the last couple of years now, he's been really working hard on focusing on his routine and making sure that he's 100% into every shot. He at times gets a little slow in doing that, but he's aware of it, and I think he's dropped that baggage of being one of the slow players. He's able to now go out and really focus on his game, and what's got him to, as you say, 37th in the world. He narrowly missed selection in the Ryder Cup last year. I think he really wants to be on this year's President's Cup team, and I think Ben Crane will continue to play well, and whether or not he can defend, we'll have to wait and see if he's, got his A game with him when he comes into Torrey Pines. But he certainly has the talent, and he's one of the guys that you look for, I think, every year to be, President's Cup or Ryder Cup selection.
We will look for him. Boy, a whole lot of storylines heading into this PGA Tour season. You can watch it all this weekend on CBS. Our thanks to Baker-Finch. We'll talk to you soon.